180-inch monster. I know there is a piebald doe.
A 2-day hunt. I found him yesterday. I came in and killed him today. Oh my God. I am tickled pink.
Here we go, guys. Turkey season is finally upon us. It has already started in the great state of Tennessee. I'm just now heading down there on the 3rd day of season. We were about to cross the Kentucky border. Unfortunately, we had to take a detour from the other side of the Ohio River. But we are about to cross the Ohio River right now from Indiana, actually, and now into Kentucky in about 20 seconds. Look how beautiful it is. There we go.
I told your dad last time, I was like, why don't you get some pins for that thing?
Yeah. I don't know why he uses this.
The way I did it last time, whenever he was here, I pushed the boat all the way forward and towards the gas tank, and then I could get it off.
But your dad he likes to run at the turkey. So, like, we would find turkey.
So we'd find them, and then he'd take off, trying to get close to it, but then he'd get too close to it, and then be like, well, come to me. How do you want me to come to you? If I do, I'm going to scare the turkey off.
I was going to bring this because he doesn't trust his truck to pull this. And I'm going to Kentucky after this anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to run back home, then drive 3 hours back to where we hunt in Kentucky.
So you going to go up there for opener, or you going to hunt here until you tag out and then go up there?
I'm going to hunt here until I tag out and,
I got you.
and then go opener for Kentucky.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so the only 2 level marks is on the front. That's kind of crazy.
Dakota's a big helper around here, around these parts.
The people that help me, I do. Alright.
Alright, quick update. Me, my dad, and Dakota all split up to see if we can hear birds. Because none of them gobbled off the roost this morning. And everyone we talked to said they haven't heard a bird. And then I just got a phone call that Dakota said he's on a bird right now, so run back to the truck. Hopefully we can get on him. We're almost there to where Dakota still hears some turkeys scratching in front of him. It's gotta be the same 2 gobblers that he said that he saw. So we're gonna sneak up here to this gas line and then hit these pine trees, and Dakota should be sitting there waiting for me. But I gotta be super, super careful with this. So what we have here now is we set up on these birds that they could have had in front of them, and they kind of veered off down the back down the hill, just feeding with a couple hens, hence why they're not gobbling today, and the cloud coverage. So now my dad split from us, and it's me and Dakota now hunting together, and we walked down this hill from where we found out where they were kind of roosting at, the general vicinity of where they were roosting. We followed the scratching all the way down the hill, and we come up to this creek bottom where we think they might have gone, following this gas line. So we're gonna try to sneak up on them and see if we can't get one to gobble. I hear nothing but water. It is very loud. Another tick. Tennessee's good for those. This one's got a white dot.
Round 2. We're going here, try to kill the birds that I did not shoot this morning because I was waiting on Brady.
Hey, I tried hurrying as fast as I could to get to where you were. I was all the way across the country.
We're gonna get on them though, I hope. Y'all stay tuned.
We're pretty sure we just heard birds down right below us. So we're gonna try to sit here and try to listen and see what they do. We've got about 7 to 8 turkeys roosted right here in front of us, within 100 yards. And one of them, I'm almost 100% sure it's a gobbler. At least one of them. So now I'm excited.
Y'all can't call me a liar no more.
Hey, I never did. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. My dad's kind of lagging behind, but he's catching up to us. So the birds that me and Dakota roosted last night that flew up right in front of us, there's about a total of 8 turkeys that we're going to be trying to slip up on. We got cloud coverage and a slight wind, so I think that's going to mask our movement just a little bit. But we're going to try to get in as close as we can. Hopefully we can get in there and have them got one right in front of us, 50 yards. We'll just have to see and be super, super careful with the movement. Get it done. Alright guys, we're set up on these birds. They've got to be about 60 yards in front of us. We don't see them in the trees yet because it's still a little bit dark. We didn't hear anything fly off, so I think we snuck in here successfully. Hopefully they gobble right here in front of us. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think it is on the other edge.
That's definitely not the birds. That's flew up right here. Yeah, he's on that point.
Yeah.
Just, he's wrapped around the point.
But this is hands. I bet this is the hands that flew out
Yeah.
that we seen. And he's over there by himself.
Unless there's another gobbler right here, not gobbling.
It could be.
Man, hunting in Tennessee all of a sudden got hard, didn't it? 3 failed attempts on 3 setups, 2 morning hunts and 1 evening hunt. Roosted a bunch of turkeys the previous night just to have the gobbler switch tree limbs overnight. It's almost like he knew we were coming for him the next morning. That's just how it goes sometimes, but we stayed persistent that day. Dakota and I go back to the house to grab lunch while my dad is still out scouting other areas for us. Well, my dad ends up getting a bird to gobble in the middle of the afternoon, so me and Dakota rush to get to his position and end up closing the distance on these gobblers.
I think they worked up this way. Yeah. And they're heading toward that other gas line. I just seen him go down the hill right there. Right here. I just seen a turkey go down the hill. So you sit up here. All right. 75 yards. Yeah, that's a pretty good pipe gravel lake. Back down. You got him? Yeah. You got him? You recording? Yeah. There was 4 gobblers. 4, I was trying to tell you, 4 strutters. And one broke free, came to us, and I shot him here at like 40 yards, 35, 40 yards. And he got him on film. He flopped, all 3 of them came back. I called him in, we switched guns. Or switched to the camera, and all 3 of them were attacking my bird, and he killed the other strutter.
But barely. I mean, it was. But I'm not used to it.
I got it on film too.
I thought you missed because
I thought he missed too, but he dropped his.
You missed because it looked like one flopped, like rolled, and then flew off.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that one to the right's mine. Because he kept.
The one with the biggest spurs is yours.
Yeah.
And the longest spurs.
Heck yeah.
I was sitting here filming, and I was trying to film the whole thing, but I couldn't see anything. There was just too much in the way, and there's a little lip there, and I was back too far. But I seen him coming up the hill. I think I saw him first, didn't I?
When we were initially set up.
Yeah, I said, there they are coming up. And then I saw a whole bunch of turkeys come. Like the gobbler was leading everybody, wasn't he?
The gobbler was in front of all the hens and
he brought everybody up.
Yeah.
And that was just insane to me. And I knew there was more than one gobbler, but I really never saw. I couldn't really see. Was there more than one strutter?
4.
There was 4 strutters.
You saw 4 bird strut?
4 strutting, yeah.
Wow. I saw 2, I think, but
at first there was 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was one main one. He was literally in full strut the entire time. And then he broke strut, went and kept walking up the hill to our right there. And then he stayed there, and all the rest of them
started fouling in.
Came to him and followed him. Once they got to him, then he would post up and strut again. Well, then there toward the end, when they were just sitting there for 10 minutes, when he was full strut, then all of them started strutting. They're all just going 10 yards to the right, 10 yards to the left, 10 yards to the right.
I kept seeing your head just trying to stretch to see
Because they're right there.
And
I
I
mean-
didn't know if you could see them very good. 'Cause
I could see them the whole time.
Really?
The only time
I had to quit filming because I was running out of camera.
Yeah.
The only time I couldn't see him is when there's a group of like 5 trees in line from where I was sitting, and whenever that strutter would go right there, that was like his favorite spot, was sitting there strutting behind those group of 5 trees. But then when he would go to the right, break to the right, then I could see him. If he'd break to the left, I'd see him. But there was one gobbler that stayed up the hill from him the entire time pretty much, and then there was another gobbler that I saw down the hill to the left, which I could see him as well. I just couldn't see the strutter that was full strut pretty much the entire time. But then there toward the end, before they broke free, the one on the right came up, and I don't know which one.
It was the one at the
Came right
very
to
far
us.
right that come to you.
Yeah,
That's the most gobbling I've heard all week.
yeah. I've been here for 2 days. I didn't hear one single gobble, and today didn't hear one single gobble other than this morning. He gobbled like 2 or 3 times, but that's it. Off roost, flew down and then shut up. And then we had to go back to the house to charge the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And take a break, I guess, get something to drink, and then that's when my dad calls me and says, "Hey, come up here. I got a bird gobbling," and then got permission to access public land on the backside. And then we get up here, I crow call, and the one gobbles, and then we circle around, get up here again, kind of with him, but further back on the ridge, and he gobbled to my slate call. Then we set up, nothing. Then we scooted up about 80 yards closer. I hit my slate call again. He gobbled again.
They just couldn't hear because of the wind.
They just couldn't hear us.
They were over the lake.
The only time he responded was when I would get real loud. Yeah, that's the only time. And then once we got up here, then he gobbled it. They all gobbled at everything. And then when that first plane flew over, I don't know if you got that on film, but when that first plane, there was 2 planes that flew right over us. When that first plane flew over, that gobbler, the strutter that was in full strut, he gobbled like 8. I counted 8 or 9 times back to 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 back.
He's going crazy. I heard him. Oh, we're having a bang down here in Tennessee. All right, let's roll. Long walk to the truck.
Yep.